stencils and my paper artsy stamps, and it is atrocious. So that needs to change, and today I am starting with how I am organizing my stencils. Why don't you come and join me with that? Hi everyone, my name is Mary Lou, and this is Create Junk Journals with Mary Lou. So here is, I can't zoom out any further. This pile is my stencils, and some are like there's some really beautiful stencils here, and there's also some not so beautiful ones, but I always end up using the same ones because they're on top, and that's the first ones that I find. And I want to change that. I want to create a binder where I have all my stencils and I can just leaf through them and pick the ones that I want to use, and then I can put them back, and then they're organized and they're not just a big pile like this. So that's what I want to do today. And I have a box with page protectors that I have left over from when I was scrapbooking. And I think I can use those, get a binder, and then put it all together. So that is where I am taking this. To start with, I need to organize them. And I don't know if I'm going to want to take them out of the packages, but I think I do. I think I want to take them out and have them like this. And then I can attach that, just like that, to a piece of cardstock. And I can put two stencils in here, one on the front, one on the back, and then put it in there. I think that is going to be the only way that I am going to be organized. So I need to organize them by designer and by, and then by what the design is. So that is what I'm going to start with. I am setting myself a half-hour timer. I don't want to make this a very long video. I just want to kind of show you how I am intending to do this. There's some that I really like. I've never even used them. They're just sitting in their packages, and I just don't use them. I have Tim Holtz ones, more Tracy Scott. There's lots and lots of Tracy Scott ones. And they are too expensive to just treat like this. And I don't mind that they are dirty, but I want to be able to say that I use my supplies. Okay, so I'm going to start with the big pile of Tracy Scott ones. They're probably going to be the easiest because I can just take them out of the package and organize them. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to put them in numerical order, which makes sense to me, might not make sense to you, but they all have a number, and that means that I can easily find them when I'm looking for it if it's in numerical order. So that is the first pile ready to go. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a few of these page protectors here, and I'm going to put a piece of cardstock in there. I have a ton of cardstock that I'm just not using, so I may as well use it for organization purposes. And these are just paper artsy ones from designers that I don't really work with, but I do like these stencils, so I am going to take them out. one on this side. And one on this side. And now I can put them in a binder, and I have the number here, and I can easily find what I'm looking for. So I have all my stencils now in page protectors, and it is super organized once I'm done with it. But I need something to keep these pages in. So I got a binder, and a binder, of course, is so plain. So I want to turn it into something pretty that is going to organize all my stencils, and it will look fantastic. So what I want to do is I have this fabric, and I've had this fabric for probably a year, and I think it is so beautiful. I just haven't used it. So I want to use this to cover my binder, and then it'll look beautiful on my shelf. And I'll probably put a topper on it, and I'll go all out. But this is where I'm starting with right now. I went and grabbed myself a cup of tea. And someone told me today that they could tell by my tea bags that I'm from Canada. I don't know how you can tell that, because I thought tea bags were pretty similar in the Western world. So I'm not sure where she got that idea. I am in Canada, yes. So then I just need to lay this down open. So I have my fabric. I'm just going to put it aside for now, because right now this binder has this plastic sheet on it, and I don't want that plastic sheet. I kind of want that gone. Same with back here, because it's not going to attach the fabric very nicely to the binder if I keep it there. It's no different from the inside. This I will also make disappear. I am grabbing my knife, and I'm just going to cut into the plastic, and hopefully it doesn't take a lot. There. I'm just really very simply just cutting it off. So now I just need to take the ones out from the inside. So I want to start with the outside. And we're going to put the fabric on the right way, like so. Isn't it lovely? And I'm not sure if I want to use my 3-in-1 glue or my hot glue gun. I think for the front, I want to use my 3-in-1 glue. Mostly because it won't show as bad as what the hot glue will. So I've put the fabric onto the front, and you could see me use my spreader to spread it down a little bit so that there was no globs anywhere. Oh, this is so beautiful, and it's so soft. It's all velvety, and yeah, that worked perfectly. And then I don't know if I should attach it here too, because when you're opening and closing it all the time, I think it is easier if there's no resistance on the spine. So I think I can just pull it tight, right? So that it sits nicely. But then when I open it, it'll just give it some space to move. I think that is what I want to do. So I'm grabbing my 3-in-1 glue again. Backwards, and then I'm taking the ends here and I'm pulling at the fabric so that it goes nice and tight, because that way the spine will be nice and tight. So I'm going to cut right here towards the corner. And I'm at such a weird angle. There, and do the same thing on the other side. So I didn't go completely to the edge, because that way when this folds over, it gives a little bit of room. See here, I'm kind of too close to the edge already, but it gives a little bit of room to move. So I'm cutting it straight first and then at an angle. And then this can slide right underneath here. Like that. Okay, so now I have my hot glue gun, and I was smart enough, I already plugged it in. So I'm just going to put some glue on here. And I'm pushing the fabric over it so that it is tight. There we go. The smoother you get it, the better it is. So now I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to leave the flaps on the front alone for now. So I'm going to turn it around. I made all the mistakes on the back cover, so that's okay. I'm cutting this straight, and then I can fix these pieces after, but for now I just want to focus on the front and the back cover. I'm going to turn it this way again. And I'm going to put some glue here. And pulling the fabric over top of it as much as I can without destroying the binder idea. There. The glue sticking out there. And then I think on this side I want to trim it down just a little bit. There. And then put my glue on there and pull this over it. So now there's my cover. She's beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Oh, I love this fabric so much. Okay, I'm going back to the back cover. And I'm going to fold it over like that. And I'm going to really, really pull at it to see if I can get this to cover as much as I can. I may just wrap the corners with something else. I may put corner protectors on it. That would be cool too. For now, I'm going to put it's so pretty. I hope it shows in the video what it looks like, because it's really pretty. Like, it's just that bright pale pink, like a blush within gray and taupe, and yeah, it's just so pretty. I have some space right here, but that's okay. If I'm putting the corner protectors on it, then I'll probably trim these corners down a little bit. It's very nice. Okay, let's do these insides. And I think I can leave them. No, I need to cut them down just a little. And again, pushing this fabric into the glue as much as I can so that it won't move. And then the other side, do the same thing. I'll just cut this down a little bit so it won't interfere. Glue, glue. Pull it and push. You know, the outside looks nice, but I want something on the inside too that is going to, you know, make it look nice. So I'm going to lay this right here. And I'm going to take my pencil and measure right there. Nice. And then this fits beautifully right over top, and it just covers everything up very nicely. All right, so I'm going to start by putting some hot glue right in here so that I can stick my paper right under here, and then I can pull it straight. And now I can go like that, use my bone folder and go over it so that I'm pushing the glue flat. And I'm grabbing another sticky of hot glue. And I can lift this and put some hot glue right underneath. Hot glue. And I'm just pushing it down with my bone folder. This is, you know, I want it to be pretty, but it doesn't have to be that pretty. I like it. And then I just need to put this down right here. I like it. So now I can put my stencils in here. And I'm sure I can add a few more in there, even though I know I don't need any more stencils. So there is my beautiful stencil binder. It is very heavy. She is hefty. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you kind of learned something about how to store stencils or something like that. I know this wasn't a true junk journal video, but this is the only way that I am going to do this, is to record it. That is the only way that I can force myself to tidy this stuff up. So that's what I did. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye!